Hello, welcome back to Primo Calcio. Today we're going to be going over the Italian national team here as they prepare for the World Cup qualifiers. Gattuso's first game in charge coming up very, very soon against Estonia. I am Michael here with Anthony. How you doing?
Yeah, this is what I actually like to talk about. So let's roll, baby.
Yeah, this is the jam. So first we'll talk about the team, then we'll break down kind of matches coming up and see what needs to be done, what we want to see done. Okay, let's start from the back. Keepers: Donnarumma, Meret, Carnesecchi, and Vicario. I personally think there's no need for four keepers. You should eliminate one, and that should be Vicario. I want to see Donnarumma, Carnesecchi, and Meret.
Totally agree. No idea why he has four.
Yeah, it's a waste of space, and you should probably put another other midfield in there. You got more than enough attackers. You need one more midfielder, I think.
Yeah, maybe I'm missing something, but I traditionally it's been three, so I don't know why there's four here. But
Yep,
waste of space.
100%. Not much else to be said about the defense, but there. Defense now, we can have a little bit of discussion.
Yeah.
Bastoni, Calafiori, Cambiaso, Di Lorenzo, Di Marco, Gatti, Leone, Mancini. First,
None
what
of them are
formation
good
do you
at
think he's going to run?
four-man back line for sure, and none of these guys are actually good defenders. Their primary attribute is not defense, except for Gatti, and I wouldn't say he's a good defender.
Leone, but he's young.
He's a kid.
Leone's
He's a
more of
kid.
a more
Yeah,
of an actual defender, though.
he's a kid.
He's a kid, though. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, where's Buongiorno, man? I know he's coming off back from an injury or whatever, but come on.
Yeah. The thing is, these games are actually pretty freaking crucial.
They are, and we can't have a couple boneheads, who Bastoni's been horrendous for Italy lately. I mean, he can't stay back and defend to save his life. I mean, we broke this down ad nauseum, in the last couple matches where he is like charging forward into challenges when he has no support. He's just doing really dumb things. He's always been bad at reading the ball in the air. He's good for Inter, and he's good when he has he's got to make a challenge on someone who has the ball at their feet. When the ball's in the air, or if the ball's in front of him, I don't trust him at all. He's going to dive bomb out and leave space behind. That's what he does.
He's weak in challenges, especially when he has to make like a physical battle, and additionally, he's not great. He's got a great left foot. He's got it going forward. He makes some nice slide tackles, some good defensive interventions. Typically, when he's a left center back, I don't trust him at all as one of the two in a center back pairing. He'll have his games. Like, I mean, he's had a couple games in Achievement where he's played pretty well, but in general, I don't trust him. And I think that Leone is young, but he is the next coach for that position. Coppola was could be somebody else who could be called here. And I think
Well, the
Buongiorno
problem is our
is
backs
going to
against the
be here.
wall. We can't afford against these Estonia and Israel,
You
that
can't afford to
these
just
two
like let
footballing
Leone grow.
powerhouses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta play. You
yeah.
gotta win.
You have to win. You have to win. And I don't think these are our best guys.
Yeah, defense
And
is a little bit worrying.
unfortunately, I would say I'd actually consider Gatti, but he's been playing so bad this year. I don't even know why he got called up.
Yeah, I mean, probably just because he's been there and he's feisty, and likes a feisty character, which is probably why Mancini is there. Mancini was playing well towards the end of last season, so you got to give him a shot. But I mean, at the same time, he's never been good for the national team. He's always been a liability, and at least once a game, he will cost a massive chance. Whether or not they score, I don't know. But I can guarantee you, once a game, he will cost you a massive shot on goal.
Watch the last game for Roma. Who they just beat 1-0. You could it's on the highlights. It's one of the highlights for whomever they were playing. He, he ducks down. The ball's coming right at his head. He ducks down. The guy and the attacker behind him gets it. That it's so obscene. I don't understand how you
Yeah.
can call this guy up unless he's completely starts to change consistently, which I don't think is going to happen. So
Never
I
been
think
a
we're
massive fan of this guy. I've always thought
yeah,
he was weak for Roma even too. Yeah, he
yeah,
had a weirdly
yeah,
good end of last season, but so did everybody. Like Ranieri just had like the special sauce for that team.
yeah. He did. Well, Ranieri, he built the wall. He built a freaking wall with that, and that's what Mancini needs. With the four-man back line, like Gattuso, I think says he was going to run. I'm terrified.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're losing so much strength here by not running a three man. in my
I mean, but then again, why if none of them are good defenders, why put three of them out there?
I think it's more about the wingbacks. I think you have two top class wingbacks in
I
DiMarco
agree there.
and Cambiaso, and you have really good backups in Bellanova, and then they didn't bring really anybody else besides head, but I mean Di Lorenzo's not.
Oh, Di Lorenzo,
He does not
he's no
belong on this
wingback.
team, in my opinion. He's been bad for the
No.
national team every time. He's just like Mancini. He's going to cause problems for the national team.
Yeah.
He's been great for Napoli. That's awesome, but you don't have Conte coaching this team. It's a little bit different. Um,
Yeah. Di
yeah,
Lorenzo is always good to cost you a goal.
yeah. I don't love this defense. I don't love it in a
Yeah.
2. I think in a 3 it's okay, but even in a 3, there's just not the right guys there right now. Um, it's a
You
bit
have
worrying.
wingbacks that can't defend. You have wingbacks that can't defend at all.
Yeah, and they're gonna be playing side back. I mean,
Yeah,
they
this
might
is
run Calafiori as a left back, which I guess I'd be okay with. Honestly, that's probably what I want to see.
instead of DiMarco. I doubt it.
DeMarco sucks at left back. He's a great wing back, but
I
he can't
agree.
defend. So I actually would run Calafiori there for sure, because at least he can defend.
Cambiaso also sucks at side back. He's definitely a wingback. He can't defend either.
For sure.
This is
No,
not.
this
This
is
is not.
rough.
Yeah, this doesn't fill me with hope.
They're gonna run Di Lorenzo. He has to run Di Lorenzo. Who's gonna run in the middle? Leone and Bassoni?
He's not running Leone. No
He
way.
might. He's been talking about him a
He's
lot.
going to run Bastoni, Calafiori, Di Lorenzo. If you run a three-man, you might be able to get
If he runs a
Leone out
4-man,
there.
who's he gonna run? He's gonna run Di Lorenzo on the right. But yeah, he might run Bastoni,
Oh, he's
Calafiori,
gonna
DiMarco. He might run that. That sounds
he's
bad.
gonna run Cambiaso, Bastoni, Calafiori, DiMarco. That's
I think
tragic.
he's gonna run Di Lorenzo over. Yeah, so it's gonna be even worse.
Either way, it's bad news.
I think a 4-man sucks. I don't like it. I think
Yeah,
it's not. It really is bad. You take away two of our biggest strengths. Like DeMarco is legitimately a world class player, and
but he wants
Cambiaso
to run
could be.
wingers. He wants to run wingers. He's gonna run a 4-3-3, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's gonna run a 4-3-3. He could run a 3-4-3, but yeah, he's gonna run a 4-3-3.
I mean,
That's been
I think
the discussion.
our best position group is our midfield. It's thin, but it's our best.
Oh, our midfield for sure.
So you got to run three of those guys. I mean, I don't see how you can't.
5-3-2. That's what I'd be running. I still like it, but whatever. Wants to run, he
Yeah,
wants to run. So let's, even though that this is not my team, let's see what Gattuso will do. 4-man back line. I think he's going to either Di Lorenzo or Cambiaso. He's going to run Bastoni, Calafiori, and he'll probably sub on Leone. And then he's going to run DiMarco.
yeah.
It takes the best asset of DiMarco, loses it, and adds his weakness. Takes the best
I would
asset
just
of Cambiaso, loses it, and adds his weakness. Di Lorenzo is
yeah.
not a great player, and it puts Bastoni in a position where he's not the best at. He's a very good left center back when playing with the play as a pure center back. Not
If you
taking
want to
that.
run a 4-man back line, just run DiMarco as a winger. Then you might as well.
Ah,
I mean that he's awesome up there. When he's got the ball on his left foot in the offensive zone, he's one of the best we have. I just he is so bad at defense. Yeah. It's I don't know.
well, that the defense is a little bit rough. Midfield, if you start on a 4-3-3, I think a 3-man is the way to go. It kind of picks itself. You have to run Ravel Tonali. Barella is. However, I think that even though Barella is, we would have chosen him as like the best Italian midfielder the past several years. I think he's been a little bit more inconsistent of late for me, especially for the national team. You still have to start him, but if it's not going well, then put on. I don't. I don't like the Locatelli call up. I don't think it's really worth it. For players, I would have definitely brought Essex for the national team every time he's been called up. Uh, I don't think Locatelli's the guy, and you should use it. You should have an extra midfielder here.
That's why you don't take 4 keepers. Yeah.
I mean, you should have one more midfielder, maybe a midfielder who can like push forward and do something. Because you don't really have
Well,
you got Fabian, I guess,
well,
but like
no. You do. You have Fabian and you have Frattesi. You
I
need
guess you do.
a guy like Ricci. You need
You need a Ricci.
yeah, yeah. Ricci's the
Yeah,
guy. Yeah,
Ricci,
yeah.
Ricci, Rovella trade time, right? Rovella starts or something like that, or if he's getting tired, you have Ricci there too. He can even
Yep.
play where Tonali and Barella are if for a little bit, right? I mean, yeah, no, Ricci's the guy they had to bring in.
Yeah, I think the
Vicario
starting
should be out
lineup's
for
right
Ricci.
though. The starting lineup's definitely Ravella, Barella, Tonali. That's
Big
no
time.
doubt about that. You bring Frattesi on,
You need a goal.
if you need a goal. You bring Locatelli on if you want to lock something down. I do see that.
Yep.
Not sure how he's gonna work Fabian in there,
I don't know.
but it's pretty thin. I don't know.
Yes, it's a weird choice. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean Fabian, he hasn't really done that much yet. Too, I think there's other choices, but okay, fine. That's your Gattuso pick. I'm okay with that. But why Vicario and not Ricci?
well, maybe he goes
Why the
four four
goalie?
two.
Why
Maybe
the
he goes
goalie?
4-4-2.
Either way, you don't need it for goal. So I'm still gonna harp on that
Yeah,
because it's a waste
I
of
agree.
space. Attacking. If he goes 3-man, have Moise Keane up top, you got Skamaka backing him up, but you also have Retegui, so you can't play all three if you go with the 4-3-3. So that's another strange
Fuck
thing.
Retegui, he's dead to me.
And then yeah, but he still has been the best striker we have for the national team so far.
He has been.
Um,
You're right. But no, I
he's
would
been a
I
little
would
off
start
too.
I would start Keane. I would start Orsolini.
Orstein's been great. I agree. I would start him too.
Yep. Yeah, and then who do you play on the left side? See, this is
Zaccagni.
where I just
You run Zaccagni. Zaccagni's a
Zaccagni.
very talented player, and then you can mix it up too. You can bring Politano on at some point. You can change up the formation, run like one behind two, and put Maldini on, or Zaccagni can play back there too. Raspadori can play
Yeah.
in two.
I
Maybe he
like
runs a
Ross
4-3-1
Nori
too.
instead of yeah.
Maybe he doesn't run the 4-3-3 because you don't have
Oh,
the
that's a hard
depth on the
formation to
left
pull
side.
off these days.
I
That's
mean,
a
I
hard
don't love
formation to pull
Raspadori
off
as a
these
winger. I
days.
think he's a bad winger.
I agree.
So like you have Zaccagni on the left side. That's it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's it. So like this is a little bit of a sloppily built team,
Yeah,
which
well, it's
I would
understandable. We
expect.
have Gattuso.
I was gonna say I expect nothing less from Gattuso.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah,
he's tactically going to be very smart. I think he's going to be
yeah.
a very good motivator, and that may be all we need because the team
Uh,
has been playing very very weak. But
yeah.
tactically, it's not going to be
I
enough.
mean, we should be able to defeat Estonia and Israel, and I
You would
say
think
that.
so.
Yeah, yeah,
This is Italy.
yeah, yeah. The main issue we have against teams like that is a lack of motivation.
Yeah.
If Gattuso can't motivate these guys, then none of them should ever put the
How
jersey
do
on
you
again.
even need motivation?
Because it's 2025 and these players suck.
It's like, well, yeah, well, why do you
Sorry,
need
they do.
motivation to play for like, yeah, like, listen, we're obviously the Primo Calcio camp. We want the
Yeah.
national team to cover. You have to call a spade a spade. And why do you need motivation to play for your country, the greatest source of pride that
Because these
there
guys
is?
they would rather get some fancy tats, take selfies, and post it
Yeah,
so that strangers
and
can approve
play
of
for
them.
their club, which pays millions. So, I mean,
Yeah,
that's why
yeah,
money and fame rules everything.
yeah. They don't want to lose that check, because it's all about the money,
Yeah,
baby. Yeah,
a lot these days. So I
yeah,
don't know what's going to happen here because you do only have Zaccagni for the left side. You can play Raspadori there. He can play it. He's never been good
yeah.
in the wing ever. So I don't like it.
Demarco, baby, Demarco winger.
But honestly, why not? Even Cambiaso winger. Why not? That's the best you got out there.
He can't defend for shit.
Yeah, but he can
There's
attack.
no reason he sure can attack. Hell
Both those
yeah.
guys can.
Yeah, and then if he gets back, he's like he can
Bonus.
get back and help out. It's a bonus. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You
Right
know,
side, you've got Orsolini followed by Politano. That's great. His issue is that he might actually run two strikers. He's got Moise Keane, Scamacca, Retegui, Gio Esposito, and I think Raspadori is a much better second striker than he
yeah,
is right
second
now.
striker.
So
Yeah, yeah,
you
I
also have
agree.
you have five guys for one
Yeah,
spot.
I
You might
mean
be running two up top.
he could do a 4-2-3-1. That could work too
Oh,
with what
man,
he's
well, then
got
what
going
do
on.
you do in the midfield? You got to
Uh,
run
you,
Ravel Tonali. You have to have guys who can tackle. You can't run Barella
Ravelli and Ali. Well, you put Barella maybe
in
in
the
the hole
hole.
then.
You can run him
Yeah,
in the hole. Yeah.
yeah. That'd be. I mean, that's the best guy for it. I think on our.
But
I mean, he's.
that's still a solo striker. 4-2-3-1 is still a solo striker.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And
You
four
could run
four
like a four
two.
three
Then
one two, a 4-3-1-2, and you could put like Zaccagni in the hole. He's played there before. And then Maldini could sub on for him, and you could play two up top, which is a high possibility. You could run Keane Retegui subbing on Scamacca Esposito.
I think he's. I think we're getting too deep. I think Gattuso's going to come out in a 4-3-3.
That's basic, most basic
Yeah,
formation of all.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's He's just gonna plop them out there, and it's easy for people to understand too. I mean, everyone has
Yeah, yeah,
played it
you
at
know
some
your
point in
role
their life.
very, very easily. All right, if
Yeah,
I'm one of the side, the center mids, like I'm a box to box. If I'm the D mid, I'm the D mid. If I'm the winger, I'm a winger. Like
yeah,
it's very simple.
yeah. You get to all your little triangles built in. It's pretty basic.
Hmm.
I just we should be able to defeat the two teams that are in front of us here in the very these two are two most near games, and I don't. I'm very concerned about how he lines up defense. We have options here in attack. I don't even think it's that big of a deal if he runs Ortegi
It's not a
as a
big
left
deal.
winger, especially with Demarco there.
It's just
Demarco's gonna
sloppy.
gonna bust up. Demarco's gonna bust up the flank, and Raspadori can get inside. It's gonna be okay. I just think I'm very terrified when there's any sort of possession from the opponent because these guys have no idea where to stand and what to do. They're just
I
going to chase the
just
ball or watch the ball, and they're not going to actually play the game.
I would love to see an actual like concise idea here,
Yeah.
and I don't see that here.
Nope. Well, it was
I don't
Gattuso.
see
You
it
weren't.
with I don't see it with any. Seriously, if you think of any of these positions, I don't see it with the goalkeeper because why do you have four? I don't see it with the defender because there's not a concise plan here. Plus, a couple of the call-ups are very questionable. Me and you have been trying. I've been trying to get rid of freaking Di Lorenzo and Mancini for the national team forever, and they're
Yeah.
back. Welcome back, thanks
Yeah.
Gattuso.
It's like a
And then
rash.
they just won't go away, man, and they're
Yeah.
never good for the national team. Um, Midfield, okay, but like the Fabian signing is questionable, and why you don't bring up an extra midfield is weird. And Locatelli, I don't think is better than Ricci. Um, the forwards is just strange. I don't know what formation you're running with this. You have like a left-sided guy, two right-sided guys, and five people who should be playing up top. It's really
I
disjointed and weird. I'll
I
say
want to
that.
see Mandragora. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, why is that guy not getting a call over Fabian? Fabian's done nothing. I get he might be like a luxury player here, but Mondrago's been great for 2 seasons now, and he's a jack of all
Yep.
trades. Why not eliminate Vicario, eliminate Fabian, call up Mondragora, call up Ricci. Now you've got a really good mid.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mandragora busts ass too. He works hard. He's going to put in a shift.
All right, so
He wants to be there. Yeah.
do you think we win these games?
Yeah, I do. I think we
Not do
do
you
win
hope. Do
these
you think
games.
we win them?
No, I do think we win them. I
I
think we
agree. I
win both.
think
I
it's
think
enough.
that yeah, these are not good teams we're playing against, and I know that this wouldn't be the first time we've lost to poor teams, but after the recent humiliation, I just don't see. I think Gattuso's problem is not going to be motivating our players for these kinds of games. I think
Right.
Gattuso's problems are when the games get serious and he actually has to have a fucking. He actually has to coach.
I
Right now,
100%
yelling
agree.
at kids, and getting them hyped, and feeling his energy,
That
that's
should be
inevitable.
enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gattuso's one of my favorite players ever. He's freaking awesome at if you can't get jacked up uh, with Gattuso as your coach, then you have no pulse. However, that doesn't take you. I guess maybe in the modern day it can take you far, but I don't think I just think he's so tactically inept that we're going to struggle when the going gets like we're
I
going to get
think
tougher
it's
opponents.
gonna be enough for this, but I agree. I think that
Yeah.
they will qualify. I weirdly enough, I wouldn't be shocked if they tied one of these games because they just started off and then the other team got incredibly motivated and then Italy got all weak, as they just do sometimes. But I think he's gonna have enough motivation to get these guys through it. I do agree when he plays a team that actually is coached well, he's gonna struggle because his tactics are gonna be subpar and he's not gonna know what to do. I think
Well, yeah,
that's
and
when
his
he's gonna
squad
fail.
selections. Yeah, that's when your squad selections are going to get exposed, or if if he does end up coaching us in the tournament, it's like you have to shuffle a roster around
Yeah.
appropriately. These are the things that concern me about Gattuso.
I think he's going to be the coach we need for right now, but I don't think he's going to be the coach that will be great in the World Cup.
Unfortunately, but hey, whatever. We got to at least qualify. That would just
Yeah,
be step one.
3 years, 3 times in a row, ridiculous. So
It's gonna be
it's
humiliating.
got to
Yeah.
happen.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
we're on out with this. Who would you have called up here? Give me what formation are you running? Who are you calling up? I feel we're going to be very similar, so I'll just let you start.
Yeah, I mean, I'd still stick with the 3-5-2. I really would.
I would too.
I'd have Buongiorno in the middle. I'd have Calafiore on the left. God on the right. I don't even know who's. The problem is I don't even know who I would put on the right side, man.
I would actually put
Uh,
Calafiore on the right side.
put him on the right and then put Bastoni on the left.
Yep, I think Bastoni is good.
Okay,
It'll be good enough there, especially if you have Buongiorno sweeping.
that's fine. It's people are so obsessed with what foot there. It's you're right.
Not Calciary is versatile. He's a
That's
very good
fine.
athlete. He's
That's fine. That's fine with me. I think Buongiorno being in the middle is very critical.
yep.
But who knows? Maybe he wasn't even. Maybe he couldn't accept the call because he was just coming off of an injury. I can't imagine that would be the case. But it's 2025. I definitely would have called up Ricci. No doubt, I would have called up Mandragora. Um, I like
I'm
Fabian. I
right there
think
with you.
Fabian's a good player. I just
He
I don't
doesn't.
know
He
if
just
that's
doesn't deserve it more than Ricci and more than Mandragora. And I
well.
know
I
that
don't know
it's
about
his own call. It's Gattuso's call, but like maybe that's his wild card. Maybe that's
not
every
even a
coach has
matter of
one.
deserving it. Just a matter of what his skill set brings in terms of a changeup. I don't know if that was you know. I don't even know if that's the skill set we need right now. These are actually critical games. And I'm all for bringing up youngsters and giving them an opportunity, but unfortunately, our back's against the wall right now, and
Well,
I want guys that are going to bust their ass
what's
and
his main skill set?
understand.
What's Fabian's main skill set?
I mean, he's more attack minded. He likes to possess the ball. He's good around the box.
Right? Is he amazing?
No, not at all. No,
Could you clearly just run Fratesi or Barella there instead? Of course.
100%,
Like I
absolutely.
don't
That's what
think
I'm
he
saying.
brings some shot. He's not like a young Dybala coming up who's got all this. Oh man, this guy's gonna change the game. Even Maldini has a little bit of a weird X factor to him. I'm not writing off Fabian. I think he's fine. But I just think that in
Yeah.
this moment where we need people who are going to be winners and have done something. I think Mondrago is a better call actually. I just have a lot of faith in that dude. He comes through very big a few times, and I would choose him for sure.
I mean, Mandragora scores clutch goals, but more importantly, I think you kind of made my point there when you said if what Fabian does is already covered by two other people. That's kind of my point. Is what he brings to the table isn't something we need.
No,
Whereas I think if Ravella goes down, Ricci's the most natural replacement. Locatelli does not distribute the ball very well at all. Locatelli is really good at covering up your defense.
correct.
That's what he can do.
I think he's not very worth it unless you have an extra spot, sure, but I don't think you even need him.
Well, I think he's one of our best six central midfielders. Yeah, I do because I think that you can at least he's gonna cover up the defense. you know, if you gotta sub someone out who's tired or something, and it's late in the game, we have a lead. I do like Locatelli coming out in that situation. So I do understand that. You know, I don't know that's
I think it's more
I
so
would
he just
swap.
got his favorites right. I mean, I think
He
he's seen
does.
Locatelli's been around the game a bit. You know, so is Di Lorenzo, so is Mancini. I think that's actually what's making his call here. I think Gattuso's been around the scene a little bit, and so I think that's why some of these players have been called. Like,
Yeah.
and those three in particular are guys who've been kind of in and out of the team, and he's bringing them back. I don't know if you're picking six. I know we're probably picking more than that for midfield. I would be running. I'd pick Finale, Ravella, Barella. I'd pick Ricci to back up Ravella. I would be picking Fratesi to back up Barella if you want a more attack minded player. And I'd pick Mondrago to back up Tonali. There's your six for me. And then the other one or two are bonus. If you want to run, Locatelli and then your bonus of Fabian, great. If you want to pick an extra person, I think that should have been your six, and then the rest is all bonus. So that would be my six.
Yeah, I mean, I think that your six has you get options with that. They all have, we agree on our starting three, and then your options off the bench
Yeah.
do different things. That's what I want to see. Yeah, so this is I'm a little concerned with that too, but at least our starting three there looks
Yeah, very
solid.
similar. Same with
And then
the back threes are right too. I think also your wing backs. If you're on Cambiaso right sided, DiMarco left sided, then you have Bellanova backing up Cambiaso. You have a really good right wing back core there.
yeah,
Left wing back you lose some. I don't think that Udoji has been very good for the national team at all.
no, he's been
Um,
very bad.
but you can still play him, or you could run Priest. There's other people you could run on the left side. There's a lot of options for a wing back. So you're okay
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I mean, and we do have a ton of strikers on this line. I think we have too many, to be honest with you.
I would have brought
I like
four.
seeing Pio. Yeah, yeah, but this is why he's playing wingers, man. So
Yeah.
it's yeah. I mean,
I would have actually called Orsolini. I would have just played him as like a second striker who has the freedom to drift out to the right side.
yeah. I mean, we're gonna get if we're playing the 3-5-2 though, you do get plenty of width with Cambiaso and DiMarco. I don't know. Well, let's see how he does it. It's 4-3-3 is pretty simple. Maybe that suits us. maybe that suits our, these modern
Just have weird suspicions
minds.
because he's got four true strikers and then like two second
Yeah,
strikers. Like Daniel Maldini is going to be a second striker slash Cam. Raspadori is going to be a second striker. Then he has Keane, Esposito, Retegui, Skamaka, four other actual
just run a
strikers.
4-4-2. Just run
Like
Tonali
that's
Barella in the middle of the field.
so many strikers. Like why would you need that many if you're only running one? Why would
Right.
you
What if
run
he
that?
goes? What if he goes Tonali Barella in the middle of the field because he is thin on midfielders? So maybe that explains
I'd
it.
run Ravella if you're running that because
Well,
now
I
you have
would
two guys
too,
who can
but
tackle.
I would too, but I don't think he
I
will.
love Barella, but Tonali Ravella is
Well,
way
Barella.
more stout.
I mean, you could run Barella or Tonali on the side too. I mean, I don't know. Barella and Tonali to me, like the last couple of games from Tonali too, have been. I mean, even Ravella's last game. I mean, they were just a tactical mess.
Yeah, I
So
mean, and the
it's
whole
hard
team
to
played like
trust
shit
any of
though.
them right now. Yeah, it's hard to trust any of them right now. Honestly, but I mean, Barella's our best midfielder.
Ravella
I
is the hot hand. He had an amazing week.
Yeah,
You got to play him while he's on
right.
right now. He's on
Well,
form. You
Ravelli's
play the
our
kid
only.
twice.
He's our only proper regista we have.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the only one that can make like actual deadly passes, and he's one of our better tacklers, if not our best tackler. So we have to have. I would definitely not have a Italy team with him not in it. I think he needs to grow into the team as he's already
Yeah.
more than serviceable now, and he needs to
He needs to
just
grow on
lock
the
that
team.
position in. Yeah,
Exactly.
he needs to
He
lock
needs to
that
keep,
position in.
honestly, they just need to keep playing these guys. Those three need
Yeah.
to play all the damn time. And it's like, I don't care
Yes.
if you're not fully syncing right now. That's your starting lineup. This is what you do, and then the
Well,
other guys are just subs. Fine.
I
That's what has to
totally agree.
happen.
We need some
There's
familiarity,
some
and
real
that's
talent
why
there, like top notch talent there.
I really like that midfield. I do. I like Barella, Ravel, Tonelli. I think it checks all the
It's
boxes.
top level. They can compete with
I'm
anybody in
very
the world,
comfortable with
in
that.
my opinion, if they just keep playing.
I agree. You can look across the other countries, and this ain't like it used to be, guys. The other countries aren't that good. Those teams do not look very good
Very
on
few
paper.
special players. Yep.
There are very, very few world class players anymore. So I do like this midfield compared to everything else. My biggest problem is our defense. I think it's very scary that none of our defenders are actually good at defending. We need Buongiorno to have a season,
Yeah,
baby.
you
We
need
really
Bongiorno to
need
have
him.
a season, or you need Leone to grow up real
Or Leone,
fast.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I mean,
It could happen. It could happen. It's a different day and age. It's a very different day and age. You're
yeah,
no longer are the days where your defenders and your people have to just develop long term. It's a not as IQ intensive as the game used to be. So
yeah. No, I mean,
he
you
might be
can't even
okay
touch
pretty
people
soon.
anymore. I mean, the primary defensive move now is to put your hands behind your back and stick your butt out. So I mean, this is where we're at now.
It's prison
So,
defense, man. It's
that's
drop the
that's how you
soap
play
prison
defense.
defense is what they play.
Yeah, it is. It's prison defense.
Yes. You go into prison pose. There you go.
Yeah, yeah. And I have my concerns about our defense, but I think our attack's fine. I mean, I think I like Orsolini.
I think
Raspadori should be
Orsolini
fine.
is another hot hand. You got to play him.
Yeah.
You got to play these guys. A national team is very much also about like managing like the kind of ebbs and flows of certain players who are really on form and really not, and that usually
Yeah.
happens in more in an attack. But
Yeah.
for example, Robella and Orsolini should be deadlocked for this game. They both had excellent weeks. They've been playing well, so they need to be started.
Yep. I agree. Absolutely.
Keen's been a little off. I don't actually. I
He
think
has
Keen
been.
is if everybody's on, he's like objectively our best striker. But I don't know how Retegi's been over in Saudi. If he's been solid, maybe you run him. Kamaka had a great week the
Well,
first week and then a crap week two, so he's hit or miss too.
here's why I
Orsolini's the more
like Keane
consistent
though.
one.
Here's why I would start Keane over any of the other guys at the sole striker. Keane, at least on his bad day, works his ass off.
Yeah, he does.
He's a mofo.
He's a physical
When
beast
Keane,
too.
yeah, well, yeah. When
Fast too.
Keane's
Yeah.
off, he's shanking balls, over the net and stuff like that.
Yep.
But he's gonna come back for the ball. He's gonna link up play. He's gonna win his battles.
Well, he's
He's
still
gonna
getting in
get to
dangerous
his loose
positions too, though.
balls. Yeah.
Like you
Yes.
saw that with his last game here
Yeah.
this past week. It wasn't that he didn't have chances.
Yeah.
Is that he blew him or was sloppy, and that's when he's bad. But he's getting in
Yeah.
the right spots.
Yep. So I still like
Yeah,
Keane
yeah,
as
yeah.
as the starter for me.
Ian Orsolini could be a thing if they run
Yeah, baby.
up top, or if they do
Keane
run
Orsolini
three.
Zaccani.
That's solid.
That's an
That's
athletic.
really
Yeah.
solid.
Yeah. That's an athletic trident. I like it. Yeah.
Yep, you bring on Politano late game when you want some gas, and he's gonna bring energy from
Yeah.
like minute one, right?
Yeah.
Um, you can bring on Raspadori, the other wing. I just don't love it. I would just change formation like later in the game if you have to.
Oh, no, you just run DeMarco as your freaking left winger
True.
and bring on Zaccani as
Why
a
not,
sub.
man?
I don't
Seriously, why
I don't
not? I mean,
know.
even Cambiaso's good there. Why not?
Yeah, I know it says left back on his name
Who
on the
cares?
FIFA video game,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean that that's where he has to play, guys.
No, he's probably
He
got the
he
best cross in the whole team. So
yeah, he literally can't defend, and he's amazing with the ball in the offensive zone. So let's just put it where he's good.
why not? All right, there you go. You heard it here first. The
Yes,
secret super sub is that Demarco's
yes,
not going to start at left back. It'd be Calafiore instead, and then Demarco's going to
yes,
come on late game and get a left wing.
yes. I like it. No, DeMarco's going to start, and then Zaccani come on late. Zaccani's fast. He come
He's
on
not
late.
that
He
fast. No,
costs.
Zakai's not fast. He's just a
Yeah,
good
he's
good
fast.
player, man. Demarco's
Oh,
fast.
he's no. You think DeMarco's faster than Zaccani?
They're probably similar.
No.
He just has like faster feet. Zakai's not a fast guy. He's not slow. He's not a slow dude, but he's not a burner. Wait,
Oh,
Politano's quick.
I think
Zakai's
he's
not though.
fast. I think
But
Zaccani's
he's
fast.
probably the only person who can take a free kick on this team besides Maldini. So he has Akani and Maldini who can take free kicks. So Akani should start.
No. DeMarco can take the free kicks, baby.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, dude.
You got a couple.
Hell yeah, baby. Left
DeMarco.
winger DeMarco. It's gonna happen.
All right, that's it. I think there are going to be 2 wins. I have a feeling that one of the games is going to get
Yeah.
pretty dicey. It's probably the game
Yeah.
maybe against like Israel or something like that. I think a little dicey because Israel's ahead of us right now, and then
Yeah.
Italy will hopefully pull it. So I think we win both of these. Hoping we do. Game's gonna be on Friday. Game's gonna be on Monday. And that's all I got, man. I'm good. I think we made
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
predictions.
Yep. We're good.
All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Forza Calcio and Forza Azzurri. Ciao.